Hey everybody, it's Tom Bullington with InMotion Realty again. Wanted to check in with you today. As you know, the market is very tight and a lot of homes are selling fairly quickly. But one of the things we like to tell people that we are listing with is how to really fix up their homes and how to get them in tip-top shape for a possible sale. With people coming in, agents and prospective buyers coming into the home to take a look at it and possibly put an offer on it. So there's a few just real basic tips that we like to share with sellers, and I'm going to share those with you today. First of all, with the market the way it is, I think there's a tendency of some sellers out there to simply say, well, if you like it, I'm not going to do too much with it to get it fixed up. If you like it, you got it. There's so many buyers out there and so much attention to homes that are hitting the market. And I really think that's a mistake. It may be one thing that people are um, tending to do right now is just really not fixing up their homes, not doing a lot of just the basic things to clean things like that. So I really do think it's important whether or not you're the only home for sale or you're one of 100 homes for sale out there. Just some real basic things. I think number one is when in doubt, declutter. So if there are piles of things on your counters, if there are piles of things on your shelves, um, making the bed is just a basic. It should be a no-brainer. Make the bed prior to having someone come in the home to take a look at it. Just real basic dusting, vacuuming, things like that. I always do like to tell sellers that I'm working with is if they have a lot of extraneous stuff that's out there, better for it to be in the garage, jammed in the garage. People kind of anticipate that. The buyers anticipate that things are going to be jammed in the garage or in a storage facility, even better, or in a pod out in the driveway if you're going to be moving, obviously those those things are acceptable to a buyer. What's not acceptable to them and what detracts from the showing experience is having piles of stuff and the inability to walk through the home seamlessly. If the stuff in your home, here's a good rule of thumb, if the stuff in your home is detracting from the sale of your home, if it's way too much, get a objective third party in just to look at it and go, yeah, there's a little bit much here. If it's impeding your path through the living room or through a bedroom, too much stuff needs to go. So either in the garage or to this attic or to a storage facility. Just a real basic thing. Um, if there are any repairs that are out there that need to be done, if it's a major repair, so like pipes, or if there's a hole in a wall, or if something just needs to desperately be painted, go ahead and do that and make sure that you are getting that done prior to photography being done as well as prior to showing, certainly. Um, Carpeting is another one of those things that's kind of like, well, you want to make sure it's in good condition. If it's an older carpet, you might want to do maybe some carpet shampooing or vacuuming at the very least. I wouldn't go in and completely lock, stock, and barrel replace all of your flooring, replace your carpeting, things like that, unless it's just terribly soiled beyond recognition. I wouldn't do that. One thing with sellers we often say is give them, offer to have some sort of concession. So, we'll throw in $1,000 off the sales price if you want new paint or want new carpeting. So, um, but really, just I guess it's your basics. If you're going to have the boss over for dinner, if you're going to have mom and dad over for lunch, or have some sort of family function at your home, most people care what their home looks like in those situations. Same thing should go, especially if you're trying to sell your house to complete strangers. They're not going to be able to overlook things that are just completely trashy and cluttered. So just some basic things like that. They may actually make an offer and purchase the home, but it may be for less than you're actually wanting them to purchase it for. So again, just keeping your home in good condition, keeping your home tidy and decluttered, is just in your best interest as far as getting the highest possible sales price in this tight market. So while your home might sell if it's a complete pit, um, it's going to sell for more if it's in good condition, if that makes sense to you. And that goes for cleaning walls, cleaning if it paint if necessary. If it's a unusual color, if it's lime green or something like that, you might want to paint it to be a neutral color. If not, kind of leave it be, or at least wash it. A lot of people will wash their walls just to get some of the grit off of there that from um, time in use. Especially if you're a smoker. If you are a smoker, if someone has been smoking in your home, you want to make sure that you get. There are um, ionizing machines. There are ways that you can get rid of smoke smell as much as possible. Um, I would recommend that if you are a smoker, don't smoke in your home. Try to go outside, try to go in the garage, or smoke elsewhere. If you're going to be immediately showing your home after it's cleaned and such, try not to smoke in your home. It's a big detractor. Um, Cleaning windows, again, very important. You want to make sure that there's nothing in the home that's going to detract from um, the condition and is going to alert the buyer that there's something maybe wrong or maybe not being taken care of very well in the home. Um, and that goes for landscaping. That goes for just keeping your lawn mowed. If you have landscaping out there, keeping that trimmed and nice, um, rather than having it be, um, overgrown and the lawn overgrown and things like that, and a lot of weeds. So try to, if you can, neutralize your decor if it's something that is just an unusual thing that is out there that you have in your home. Make sure to um, try to get rid of that, or at least store it or cover it up, put it somewhere else. Um, and then it just what I would recommend is if you're working with a realtor, have he or she come through the home prior to any photography being done and such, and um, get those little things fixed prior to putting it on the market. It might make the difference between selling it for a bargain basement price and selling it for maybe $5,000 to $10,000 more. Currently, right now, as of May 6th, 2021, homes are still going for above list price and multiple offers in a lot of situations. I can't guarantee that, obviously. But if you have your home in pretty good shape, in relatively good shape, cleaned, decluttered, no obnoxious odors, um, and where people can walk through it without being distracted by other items and things like that. Of course, family pictures, things like that, we try to make sure that those are kept to a minimum within reason. So, um, if you have any questions about what you would think would be, um, just if you're going to be selling your home and you're thinking that, hey, maybe we should get rid of that or maybe we should paint this room, feel free to reach out, give me a call, 651-402-6356, on the web at tombullingtonhomes.com. You can call me, you can text me, or you can email me at tom@inmotionrealty.com. More than happy to help you out. Just answer any questions, no obligation. If you're thinking of moving, I can certainly do a market analysis of your home. Again, no obligation. There's a lot of good agents out there. So if it's not me, work with someone else. But I do recommend that you work with an agent that knows your area and knows your local area very well, that's based in your community, and can give you the best advice possible. So with that, I will sign off. I hope you have a great day.